welcome to the third match of the first round of Tamari's Summer Showdown CD tournament. I am Elmo, and today we are watching THICCSNACCGANG play on Hellmark Station once again for the round one match. indynick, why don't you, joining me we have indynick, Boris, and Tamari himself. Would you guys like to introduce yourself real fast?
Howdy ho, everybody. Good morning, too.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day.
Hey guys, this is Tamari. Thanks everybody for joining, and I'm going to be the cameraman, so I'm not going to be really talking at all during this match, but I just wanted to say I hope you guys enjoy what's about to come.
And with that went through, indynick, why don't you go ahead and give us a roster rundown for the team here?
All right. We have Freedsnipers as Survivalist, Kusu as Berserker, aweeeesomj as Commando, Pineapple as Sharpshooter, illethP as a Gunslinger, and Tibbs as another Gunslinger.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just laughing.
I can't help with the drill, man. It's not my fault.
Andy, could you give me the roster run?
I was thinking that too. I got some construction going on.
I'm sorry, man. They're working on my street outside.
I was literally laughing.
Maybe you could
30 seconds straight.
Maybe you could ask them to. Hey, could you guys hold it down? We're streaming here.
You want me to? I'll yell out the window. Hold on.
Let's talk about their composition real quick, because I noticed something that's really interesting here.
Yes, the fact that they have no medic.
Yeah, they have no medic right now, so it looks like they're going to be going for the no medic bonus, which might as well just really quickly go over the scoring now and just get it out of the way so we're not doing it mid-game. I'll go ahead and take care of that, I guess, even though I said I was going to camera. Basically, all of the matches in this tournament are going to be scored using a system that we've created for this, and if you look at the upper right now it's just kind of blank because the game hasn't started, of course, but there are several categories of score. The first one is the wave completion score, and this is just for completing the waves. So basically, if they complete the entire game, they will earn 1,000 points, and that's the base score. After that, we have a system of bonuses in play. The first of those being what's called the health bonus, that's designated by HB in the upper right corner of the screen. This bonus basically will award the teams for avoiding dying. So every time somebody dies, that bonus will decrease by 100 points. And so 600 points obviously implies that there could be up to 6 deaths before exhausting the bonus. Next, we have objective bonus, which there will be objective zones throughout this game that you'll see as we're watching. And if the team decides to do them, they will earn 200 points for completion for each one. There are 6 objectives this match, so there's a total of 1,200 objective points on the board. Next up, we have time bonus, which is designated by TB. That basically is the faster you complete the match, the more points you get. And if you look at the upper left side of the screen, there are 3 timers there. One of them being the par time, which is in green. And basically, the faster the team wins the match under that timer, the more points they will get. They will get 1 point per second underneath that time. And last but not least, the relevant bonus to what we were talking about a moment ago, the no medic bonus, NMB. This is a score multiplier that will increase the team's total score by 1.5x. And because they don't have a medic right now, they will be able to potentially get that. Now, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you just watching can probably already consider how difficult that might be. All of us here watching I'm definitely surprised. I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely a ballsy thing to do, right? Because not having a field medic means that you don't have access to a lot of leeway. You don't have buffs, you don't have just passive like healing, right? You don't have things like Airborne Agent and the just general insane nature of healing in general. So what that basically means is this team's going to have to play really well, and no doubt they've practiced for this, obviously, if they're going for this strategy. But if they pull it off, this will definitely be the highest score that we've seen so far, but easily. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this turns out.
I am a prominent member of the high-risk, high-reward gang, and
The gambler's fallacy.
Yeah, the gambler's fallacy.
Yeah.
the key word here. But I am 100% excited, actually doubly excited, for them trying to do this. It's definitely going to be possibly very rough, but the beauty of it being rough is it's going to be entertaining as all hell.
So you're doubling down on your excitement, Gambler?
Oh yes.
What I think is very exciting about this composition specifically, going for the nomadic bonus, is that they've still chosen to stick with the Berserker, which is a class that's notorious for needing a bunch of healing.
But the nice thing is, it's Kusu, who is a fantastic berserker so far.
This is true. Kusu might be able to pull this back. I hope so, at least. If he does, this is going to be exceedingly exciting.
It does look like a very aggressive perk choice. I'm really excited. I was excited to begin with, but seeing this lineup, I'm even more excited. Like you said, there's no medic. The Berserker usually relies on some healing. Survivalist does not have healing grenades due to the tournament restrictions. So this is going to be really aggressive and really a hype match.
Yeah, I was about to actually say that. So this obviously isn't readily apparent to the viewers unless you just know it. But we actually have made some changes to Survivalist for this tournament. So as Boris just stated, Survivalist does not have access to medic grenades. So this means that Freedsnipers, who is a really good medic player, by the way, I believe in him wholeheartedly to pull this off. But he is going to have to be very, very... Basically, I'm just going to come out and say it straight up. He's going to have to play cracked. He doesn't have access to basically any AoE healing at all, aside from the Corrupted Carbine, if I'm not mistaken, is the only thing he has. And that's a very situational weapon at best. And then on top of that, the Hemo Goblin has been nerfed. So... yeah, he's basically just he's not only gonna have to play well, right? But his teammates are gonna have to play well as well. They're gonna have to really avoid things like getting multi-critted, just taking more hits than necessary, right? When rages come in, when Fleshbound's rages come in, they're gonna need to quickly derage them, freeze them, kill them. They cannot afford to take extra hits. The armor is a valuable resource now that they don't have a constant source of healing, right? So every single thing that is already something to think about is like doubly as important for this team now because they're doing this no medic bonus. But again, like everyone else has talked about, if they pull this off, it's going to be pretty insane. So,
what I'll be really interested to see personally is if anyone else picks up a medic weapon for their perk.
Yeah,
that's what I'm assuming.
To help,
yeah,
help keep Freed alive, since he's not healing himself on healing others.
Yes,
if this team. I feel like if this team wants to get that no medic bonus, everybody's going to need to throw in some sort of medical item in their inventory.
I was actually thinking, that everyone's going to probably use a 101, heal each other. Would Commando use the 401? But are they going to lane with a Zerker? That's a question I have in my mind.
Knowing Kusu, because like most of these people are my friends, funny enough, but knowing Kusu, having Commando lane with him is actually not an issue. Kusu's the type of person that will just like sit back as soon as that time hits and let all the things kind of wail on him if he's not required to kill something.
For sure,
we'll see how it goes. I wish him all the luck.
Oh yeah. Do you think we should let them take off the reins and go nuts?
Yeah.
I think we let them start.
I'm gonna officially go quiet now. I just wanted to offer some commentary about what I noticed. So yeah, I'm very excited as well. Let's go ahead. You guys can let's have Nick do it. Go ahead and tell him we're ready, and then we should be going live in a second, guys. So strap yourselves in, and this is gonna be a wild ride, man.
Oh no, we took too long. Someone fell asleep.
So, yeah, I was thinking just the same. Quick bathroom break. I don't blame them.
We managed an AFK in the time talking about the players.
It was the construction work in the background. It's your
it's the extra time we spent talking about the drilling outside.
I'm really hoping that we get some Z time and a raged FP is coming towards the team, and you go to talk about something, all we hear is just to add that added effect.
Well, that flesh pound sounding mighty scary.
Wow, these sound effects have really improved. What's going on?
New Tamari brand
We
sound
changed up
effects.
All right, looks like
Oh.
Tibbs is back and they're readying up.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
And they're off.
Are they going to the standard hold? I'm assuming they are.
It looks like it. Ooh, Kusu.
It sure does look that way. Oh,
Kusu
Tibbs is
on
wearing
all.
the Foster flight cap.
Ooh.
Oh,
Three guys.
already.
Yeah, I noticed all that trash coming out of the vent spawn in the back, but I assumed they had that. I went to the front.
Looks like he got caught in a corner and just kicked to death.
And they really did just spawn right in front of him.
That is unfortunate.
Will someone go out and pick up his 101 though? To help keep the team healed up. It's a bit of a risky move to pull off, but it's out there. I see it.
Well, they could just be holding their ground and just letting Wave 1 pass by.
Yeah, it looks
Right,
like
not
it looks
letting
like
it
they're just
shake
playing
them at
more
all.
conservatively.
The nice thing about taking this risk is they don't really need to work as fast as humanly possible because that multiplier could really help them pull through either way. So,
Nice quick takedown on the scrape in the back.
very nice.
I am already getting messages from Freed.
I think their gunslinger on the right here uses a lot of aim training. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that Illith dude? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've heard about him. Yeah, if you look on the front line right now, you'll clearly see Kusu's target discipline. Running around the trash and not really killing anything.
He's waiting for the worthy opponent.
The worthy opponent for the set time.
The right out for me, his shovel didn't load in, so he's just kind of killing things with his mind.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed in these matches actually. If people don't switch weapons, the weapon doesn't load in for some reason. Everyone was commenting on it in my match as well.
I do like how the Zerker is just absorbing all the aggro and letting the commando do his, just strain right in on that trash.
Oh yeah. And currently just getting socked around on that Scrake. Oh.
That was a very nice freeze. That's another thing. I would, for wave 1 specifically, I would freeze every single Scrake if you have the freezes for it. With one sharpshooter, you just don't have all the freezes. There are 3 Scrakes on wave 1 after all.
Yeah.
But yeah, very clean wave 1 considering that their medicinal man died. Looks like Kusu is feeding Freed as well.
No amount of money will heal the emotional damage, I feel, of wave 1 death.
This is true, this is true.
Well, chat was pointing out that Preet just wanted to give everyone else a chance, so he just sat that one down.
Of course.
With that, though, Freed is in position and looks like he is ready to heal.
Yes,
like
like
he's got a
201 actually.
201 and a 101, I believe.
Would not surprise me. It should be enough healing for the wave 2 here. Especially if everyone plays like they just played wave 1. There'll be more.
Looks like they're playing it a bit safe in the back lane, not pushing up anywhere near as much as the other teams did. They don't want to get those side rages, it looks like.
It's either that or they're manipulating the pathing, meaning that most of the stuff is coming back in the back lane or in the front line. Because if you hold further back in the back, the front lane gets pushed harder.
Let's hope it's worth the risk on either side, really. Either getting the side rages or letting the front line take the brunt.
We can only hope, right?
I think they're really betting on Kusu to hold the front line and keep the Zeds from just pushing him like he is. Kusu the wall.
Got Chris the Blender and Kusu the wall.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're just playing a little bit more conservative in the back since they can't afford to take a lot of damage. Smart
Kusu
play.
goes for that FP. Oh, that FP got just annihilated there.
You telling me that was an FP?
illethP is almost one-manning the back lane while Pineapple just kind of freely just goes where she pleases.
Yeah, it looks like she's kind of flexing in between, and illeth has the brunt of the back lane. But even illeth is now flexing in the set time. That was something. It was far enough back that he could just turn around and SPX a scrape back there.
You gotta love it.
And he turns around and gets a QP on his own lane in the same set time. Very nice execution.
Easy solo, you know?
Easy solo.
Ooh, it looks like we got an FP dropping down. Let's see where he goes. Going for the back lane.
He's going for the back lane, it looks, yeah. And they have a scrape coming on front at the same time.
I don't think that's great gonna make it 2 feet in.
I really don't either.
It's gonna take half a step into the lane and have his head cut off.
That or they just
quick
don't
work.
care. There you go.
Yeah, let's take that down quick.
Look at that non-threatening Scrake. Just don't worry about him. Let's deal with that bloat first.
Floats are obviously more important. You gotta freeze that.
I thought it was the clouts that were the most important.
Oh, ignoring him. Oh, that Scrake just...
Is he going to get bullied?
This crate does not want anything to do with any of them.
Ah,
It wants the medic.
I mean, you got to bully this Greg. It's a tradition here.
yeah. Last Scrake alive, didn't make it with the rest of his team. What's wrong with him?
But like Tamari said, it's was trolling for time. The Scrake was clearly stalling.
Probably had a lot on his mind, you know. So it's still kind of early.
Was it the lead or something else on his mind?
He was given a headache forcefully.
With that, he has a 301 now.
I'm assuming he's 301, 201. Might still have the 101 on top, actually.
I mean, if he wants to heal everybody, I think he's going to need every med gun he can get his grubby little hands on.
You're not wrong. I wonder if he has 20 weight so he can carry more medic weapons, actually. That'll be interesting to see.
Ooh, Kusu's got a nail gun. Oh, no. Bad things are going to happen to FPs when they come along this corner.
They're gonna get the Home Depot special.
Let me get someone to help you real quick, Mr. FE. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, well, that's not Home Depot. You don't get any help there.
Oh, we already pointed that out. Yeah, he is just doing his own over there. Everybody's up front.
And he even flexes occasionally to help with the front, which really impresses me.
Oh, yeah. Just showing off a bit.
I mean, what else could you say? Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
And Kusu
No.
with bedtime nail guns on all this good stuff. Oh, you gotta love it.
Really
Well-
quick work on all these largest.
These illegal piercings are truly illegal. Almost a war crime, I feel.
Oh!
And he gets the calm crit.
I was not expecting that at
Me
all.
neither. That was something. Let's see if the front line can hold this down for the remaining 101 sets without their dedicated wall.
I'm not even sure what happened there. I felt like he was at full health. The only thing I can think about is the QP. One of the QPs did their like instant no frame attack, and then the lunge attack killed him.
Looks
Looks like that's
back
kind
a
of what
little
happened.
bit to the middle of it lane.
Now it's that time.
It does look like Freed is going to have to put in a lot more work on the damage part and not just the healing part now that Kusu is out.
Well, 3-1 is a respectable shotgun, so he might be able to do something with it.
A respectable shotgun and a little SMG.
But
Both is just
even-
not budging in the back
Oh,
there.
that's great aggro, reverse aggro.
Still wants the pineapple. He wants fresh
Nice.
pineapple. He wants to cut it up and eat it.
And
He likes
Pineapple was
citrus
having
fruits.
none of that.
With that, even without their wall, they are definitely putting out some damage, though. So
Yeah, they definitely didn't let it shake them at all.
Absolutely. And they got 2 flashbounds coming from the front lane now. One of them time rage, the other one has not seen them yet, I don't think.
honestly, I feel like with this no medic bonus, that there's actually a little bit less stress in being as efficient as possible. Like they're kind of using it as a safety net, sort of. Take a good hit there.
Freed
And
taking the hit because he has the damage resistance. That was a good move.
I think it was a parry too, because he took like nothing.
Yeah, it was. Pulled out the knife at least, so I'm hoping he hit the parry. I wonder if Freed's gonna pick up a melee weapon alongside all his medic stuff to get more damage resistance in case he needs to take flesh pounds like that.
Back alley medic and back alley berserker.
Could do a little bit of both. We can dip into both, right?
That is the beauty of survivalist. You kind of can just turn yourself into an abomination of a perk.
How did you put beauty and abomination in the same sentence, Nick?
Because.
It's the beauty of this thing. You can become an abomination.
Exactly. A beautiful abomination.
And become this unholy conglomeration of several different things.
Kusu back with the nail gun and everything else. I wonder if Kusu's going to pick up his Y at some point to replace his Crobble. Go
If
with
anything-
the classic load up.
If anything, I think he's gonna pick up the Bone Crusher.
I forget, can you carry the Bone Crusher with the nail gun?
You can.
Oh, never mind, that could be it too.
And I know that that just so happens to be his weapon of choice.
Then yeah, there's a very, very, very high chance that he's going to go Bone Crusher nail gun.
Very likely to see Bone Crusher nail gun, yeah.
If he goes Bone Crusher, then they definitely will not have to worry about any side rages, I feel. He can just safely just tink and continue on.
Yeah, unless he gets bonked like last wave ever again. Which is why I think ooh, there he goes again. Oh my god.
I think a crawler
Blinking, you
got him.
miss it.
I think FP got him a little bit, and that crawler just ate his feet.
Oh, double hit.
Ooh, and Pineapple
Ooh, the
taking another big
re-rage.
hit.
They're in
And
the
trash coming
lane
in the
now.
back.
Ooh, good freeze on Pineapple's part, but oh, I think they've lost it. They need
Yeah,
to
I
go.
think they had the kite.
I agree, yeah, let's go into the war room, right?
All right.
Thanks for saving that. One more. Last one. That's it.
Great job, MJ.
All right.
We needed that.
Thank you.
Fine. Quarter pound here.
Go to stairs.
I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, let's move. Just move. Just move. No fight. Don't fight. Don't fight.
Okay.
All the way down.
I hear something big. Watch out, Freed. Guys, don't go get hit at once.
Yeah, watch back. Watch back.
Yep.
Have one. I can see one.
Hmm?
Wait, there's more. There's one more.
Spectate from behind.
Nice.
There's one more.
Huge.
Angry
That's
person
it.
incoming.
That's it.
We
That's
need,
it.
we
That's
need
it.
to move.
You guys only have 2 things in your path. Husk
Right.
coming around the corner.
Oh,
Fuck, I almost got stuck. Thank you.
Husk on the stairs up the tunnel.
Yep. Got him.
I have one more. I have 2. Double extend.
Keep going. Keep
Did
running.
we
Keep
get
coming
the
back.
pound?
That's it. That's it.
Stairs are getting kind of busy. Should move.
Into the
And by
left.
busy, I mean there was one thing on there.
I went very slow, so. Ah.
Okay.
Ah.
You can hold it for a second, yeah?
Should be okay here. Yep.
You got 2 things blocking the path. Still small. It's just trash though.
Fine. I already flush found.
1. That's it. That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, got the flash. FP's down.
Alright, let's get out of this room.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's a rider up the stairs, Pineapple.
Do we have time up here?
Oh, we can't.
Not a
move,
lot.
right?
I don't want to risk it,
One.
honestly.
Yeah, not a lot. Let's go to drop. We'll hang on the bridge.
Sorry, MJ.
It's alright.
Yeah, let's get the bridge. We can do. I can take some of these FPs down.
Okay. There's a screak gonna cut off. Let's go, guys.
There's a scrake on the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, coming. Hey, objective. Easy.
Easy.
Break.
Really good comms from the team there.
Yep.
You would think comms would be easy. I get a little tongue-tied sometimes under duress.
It happens. It's definitely a thing you gotta pretty much just keep doing until you stop doing it. Even I occasionally go, the FP.
But even if you hear a grunt, you know, oh, okay, let me look towards Nick. What's going on?
Ooh, we got a time rage at the bottom of the stairs. Let's hope they notice that. Ooh.
I don't think they do. Oh, Freed sees it.
Freed! Ooh! Unfortunate that it went for Freed.
They did get the Goomba on him. Ooh!
That was so close.
Oh, just barely missed him.
The love tap for the FP would have been absolutely terrible for him.
I am just nail biting at this watching this.
Me too. This is intense, man. Holy shit.
FP on the right. Oh, they see him. Good.
I'm definitely thinking they need to dump the money on the Berserker so he can get the weapon he needs, so he can really defend if need be.
Yeah, Kusu's gonna need that damage reduction very, very fast, and as we progress into later waves where he doesn't have it, it's gonna be riskier and riskier for him to keep playing the way he does.
Of course, you know, you gotta hate crawlers, because I think that thing literally spin kicked him in the shins for his entire health bar.
And those spin kicks, they're dangerous, man. It's like
I
80
hate
damage or
crawlers.
something. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Those little karate chops, you think, oh, little bitty hands. No, they hurt.
The little bitty hands made out of sharp glass.
Or something. Granite or something.
But another wave completed. Very nice.
Oh yeah, they were completely unaffected by the deaths, I feel.
That's an interesting bug. As soon as Freed opened the trader, I just heard the SMG fire sound.
Just bind mouse 1 to open trader, obviously.
Ah, yeah. And bind S to suicide, no retreat.
I believe that's a feature.
Oh.
Bug. We don't have bugs.
Oh, you're right. That's my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
It's all features.
And with that, Kusu has a Bone Crusher, and I'm assuming a Nail Gun, or maybe not even that.
You might just have the Bone Crusher to stay alive.
Yeah.
And then get Nail Gun next wave. That's still a viable strategy. I thought something was hiccup there for a second. I was wondering where the sets were.
Crawlers again coming for their revenge, I guess.
Oh, shin kickers.
Let's hope Bella can just keep absolutely destroying this solo lane of his.
Yeah, he's about to get 2 FPs, so we'll have to...
That's what I was about to say. I think the 2 were coming down the back lane.
Yeah, they have to avoid time rages here, like any unnecessary damage whatsoever.
Yeah, the positioning and also the lane management. He's killing things as he needs to kill them.
And here comes the
just
2 FPs.
Type deal.
I think he's waiting for a freeze, yep.
Right.
There it goes.
Ooh, and
they went for the same
FP?
one instead of going for different. That's interesting.
Honestly, I feel like the time to kill is either pretty much the same if everybody focuses 1 FP rather than their own.
Oh no, I prefer the other, because then you can have them all die at the same time, which is nice. And it's not like they wouldn't be able to kill both within 1 freeze. Reed coming in with a trash clear for Illith as well. Oh, they got a double FP, double QP on front.
Is it double? Yes, it is. I thought it was triple.
It's double with a QP, yeah.
Awesome J with the instant quarter-pound delete gun, I see. Also known as the M16.
The pound away.
A lot like the kitchen gun.
Yeah, this wave is going a lot smoother than the last one. I think Kusu getting the Bone Crushers done a significant change on the front lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Illith is about to get 3 Scrakes and 3 Flesh Pounds back here. He's getting pummeled.
Let's hope he calls
Let's
out.
hope they get set time.
Yeah. Or calls it out and says, oh god, I need help.
But due to his positioning, he didn't know.
Oh my god, that's a triple pound.
He only now knows. Yeah, it was triple Scrake, triple pound, and a QP.
Collapsing in on each other. They may need to kite.
There goes Tibbs.
They need to go. They need to go now. They have lost. Let's hope. Ooh, Kusu almost wasn't able to make it through the door.
They need to make it through that cafe so fast right now.
That's
the only 2 choke points.
Some good kites here, though. They knew, you know, shit hit the fan, so they got out as soon as they could.
I'd also like to point out that Kusu just hung back and bashed the flesh pound to let everyone get through.
Exactly. Just held him safe.
He spaced the FP from the rest of the team. That's huge.
Oh. Yeah, come on, get the aggro.
Very nice. Very good work.
Got to get those time rages, you know, not raged anymore.
Yeah, Berserker's such a strong perk for doing that. Just because of the damage resistance you get. He's backing into a corner though. Oh, you noticed.
But yeah, that's the biggest thing I feel on a kite, and the most dangerous is just you kite early, not expecting it, and you have like 20 raged FPs behind you. How are you gonna deal with that exactly?
MJ also did manage to get that body extension.
Very nicely done.
That always feels so good.
I personally enjoy getting those bloat extensions that bloat the entire team, you know? And I get to say, sorry guys, I needed the extension.
I just go, I'm blinding you.
Oh, look at all the tracer rounds into that.
Poor guy.
And like a lot
What
of
is the
tricks,
pathing on this guy up here?
he got lost. I think there is a map dispenser back there. He's probably looking for one.
I'm just loving the human shield work of Kusu. Running in when he needs to block, getting out to let them take damage. Just really good work.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it does look like he just bought the nail gun as well.
So now he can be as hyper aggressive as he wants.
And not die, because yes, that 70% damage reduction, is it? For the gun
I thought it was like 80.
I believe it's 70.
It's 80 with a parry, that's right.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I swear it's 70 on both block and parry. But
I
I
haven't-
could straight up wrong.
Oh, we got a hemoglobin? Gobin?
Emo Goblin on the Freed Medic. Very cool.
I think he should have taken the one where he whacks people in the head with the stick.
Ooh, off the top of my head. So the Hemogoblin has changed because as a tier 3 weapon, it has, in vanilla, of course, 25 healing per dart. And it recharges as fast as the 401, which is a tier 4 weapon. So what Tamari did was he made a custom Hemogoblin, which is now a tier 4 weapon, and it's more in line with the 401. So it heals more, it heals the same per dart, but it recharges a slight bit slower to make up for the fact that it still has the, you know, the debuffing darts, of course. And because it's a tier 4, now it costs 400 dosh more to buy up front compared to before. So those are the changes with the Hemogoblin.
Oh,
Getting
wonderful
crushed.
freeze.
Pineapple helping.
Wonderful freeze by Pineapple in the back lane
Very
there.
good, yeah.
Got literally everything that was causing problem. Ooh, took a big hit there. That's going to cost him a lot of armor.
Nice situational awareness by Kusu, or good communication by the team.
I think it's comms. Illith
Probably
is
so.
usually really on top of like saying what's going on in front of him. So it would surprise me if he didn't say, we're getting kind of overrun back here.
I don't
No?
know. I don't really like comms. I prefer mental injections, you know.
Ah, right, the hive mind link.
Yeah. It's a little bit quicker than comms, I feel.
True, I've heard that you need to wear all the same cosmetics though, for that, like you can.
Quite a few quarters, Raged FP and a Scrake in the front.
Yeah, and FP and
Good freeze.
Kusu's just
And an
holding
FP
the
on
wave
Illith
back.
as well. Oh, they got their work cut out on the front there. There's another 2 FPs. Kusu's got to be careful with those nails as well. The rebounds can take extensions very, very easily if you're not careful.
But thanks to the shield, Kusu can literally sit there all day if he feels like it.
The shield and Freed pumping him up with
Illegal.
Yeah,
darts.
illegal substances.
unheard of amounts of illegal substances, yeah.
That
And
was
he's not
really
even
good
a
darting on
doctor
him
either,
too.
So.
She's not even licensed, man. She's just doing it for the fun of it.
Tibbs still just doing solo work.
Yep. It's the equivalency of taking a med pack and saying, "I'm a doctor."
Ooh, Illith is about to get 2 flashbands in the back lane here. Let's see if he calls
Is
out
he
for
gonna
the
get
freeze or if he
arrested by
just
it?
goes for it.
I think somebody called the
goes for it.
police on him too.
Yeah,
That's me, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, what kind of party you having over there?
Sorry, we got to
They're
shut
coming
down the
for me.
tournament. The police are onto us.
It's getting out of
I'll be
hand at
quiet.
ZeElmo's place.
I live in the inner city, man. It's a surprise to me that none of this shit has gone through before.
I mean, watching the stream myself, I'm thinking about calling the cops. This is really
Yeah.
off the charts here.
It's criminal, yeah. FP on the back
I think the
Just
first person
waddling
needs to
up.
be arrested is probably Illith. I mean, solo laning without a teammate.
I know. That's the way they're just bullying the largest, working as a team together. We may have to get some some help to pull this team off and give the Zeds a break.
And with that, wave 6 completed, and now they're getting into the really spicy waves. So let's hope they can hold. Even with the untimely and unfortunate deaths over the past few waves, 200 with the time bonus that they got going on and everything, with the multiplier, they could really pull off.
It'd be ungodly. Yeah. Oh, great buffer. Could sit back the next match, the next round, and just kind of chill.
With no deaths, they'd be in roughly 4,000.
That would be an impressive score.
Yeah, it's the 2 deaths plus 50%, that's 600 points. So just add 600 points and that should do it, right?
Ooh, I think I just heard a bunch of things spawn over the back lane.
Oh yeah, a 3,300 score going into wave 7 here is still insane. So if they can pull this home, they will definitely have the highest score for round 1 so far.
And I think they're on definitely a good high road for that score.
Yeah, they do look to be on track for that score. They just got to keep everyone alive. If they do wipe, all the bonuses are void after all. So at this point, it's really just about completion.
Same. I was looking around for him.
Yeah, I heard like a bunch of things spawn, but it looks like they're dropping down to the back lane.
I'm wondering
Ooh,
if they
the back
kinda
lane
got
is about to get
trapped.
pummeled. Double FP, double QP coming in now.
But no, Illith, I think he's just going to floor him.
Oh, my bad. Triple FP.
Oh, never mind. That is a lot.
And a husk in the
debuffs
back
going
lane
on by
firing
Freed.
a little bit of firing a few pot shots.
Yeah, back lane is going to definitely need the help. Looks like some people are coming back.
Kusu buffering the
Another
front while they
freeze.
work on the
Very
back.
nice.
Nice thing is, with Kusu up front and everything, they could really just sort of ignore front lane for a little bit.
Right, and keep that space going.
Yeah, they could
And
theoretically
those
rotate Tibbs to back lane to help with what's coming in.
Oh, you just gotta love those Zed time nail gun shots with the Berserker. Oh.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, like the main downside of the nail gun and set time is that you might steal extensions with your rebound shots. That's the only thing about it, really. You gotta be careful.
But instantly getting rid of an FP, I think, is worth it.
I agree. But if the backlane needs the set time as well.
Okay, getting pushed back to the mid. And recovering. Very nice work.
They are practically back to back here. They might have to initiate a kite. Yeah, they're doing it.
It
They're
looks
initiating-
like it, yeah.
Ooh,
Good call.
Tibbs is hurt.
Nah, Tib should have.
Ooh,
I feel like Tibbs
more than
should've
hurt.
kept-
Oh, and Freed is
Freed.
getting very pummeled.
Oh,
Oh, no.
unfortunate. That flamethrower.
Now they have to be really on top of everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
and
still
Kusu
healing it all
blocked.
on wave 7 with like 100
That
left.
was awesome, Jay. Still
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
hard.
I know.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Ah, don't leave me.
Kusu behind you. Careful.
Yeah, we need to form up. We need to form up.
Oh,
Just making sure that
Good that we called the kite early, but I got like slapped into the wrong.
Can anyone dart me?
Yeah. No, I cannot.
I think I hit you.
The pineapple.
I have one. I have one.
That was.
Wait, there's more. There's more. There's more. That's it. That's it.
POMJ.
Okay. Nothing. 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 Can see you, Kusu. Hold on. Let's all fight here. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak.
Alright.
Grabbing that might be a call. The damage buff?
Okay. Oh!
Don't punch out.
I'm gonna run. Oh!
Yeah, we'll fight here. We'll fight here. We'll fight here.
Yeah, let's fight here.
Ooh, the crit.
Oh, okay. Get the husk.
Yeah, don't back up too far. You guys are gonna have to drop. Don't get caught on the escalators.
Nothing. Oh, I should have gotten the body.
Don't get mic'd. Okay.
Should drop.
First mic call out in the morning. Good to know.
That had me clenching.
Oh,
Lie.
Kusu keeping all the FPs calm, so you know they're not constantly just screwing up the team, and the amount of just saves there were amazing.
No lie. I was glitching so many times, like, oh.
I'm amazed aweeeesomj got out of there with like how much health she had, because like she was just in the middle of all the FPs, and just no, none of them want to hit her.
That really was some insane teamwork. Really good job of them.
I haven't noticed any stuttering so far.
I don't have any stutters either.
Been clean for me, but doesn't surprise me with the KF2.
Yeah, no, the game is the game, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I assume it's calling the same 400 lines of code that all do the same thing. So,
but sadly, with those deaths in the group, their health bonus is now down to 0.
I still gotta respect it. I mean, to go in like this, wow!
I am totally down for anybody who goes for a nomadic bonus. Like to me, it's gonna give them a winner either way. I feel.
No kidding. It's just got to be insane amount of I really have to trust my teammates and know, can we do this? And they put in a lot of trust in each other. You could tell.
Yeah, the med healing without the medic, it was just, you know, on point, I feel.
I think a large contributing factor, which of course is not the entire thing, but Freed did manage to collect most of our friend group on his team. Like Kusu, Pineapple, Freed, illeth, and I play together quite often. So everyone knows each other fairly intimately already. So it's really just about reining MJ and Tibbs into that again. And I believe that Tibbs and illeth actually know each other very well on top of that.
Alright, we're coming into wave 8. Let's see how heavy it's gonna get.
I think the answer you're looking for is yes.
Probably. But, you know, the wave could be nice and, you know, spread out those larges to a point where they're not really much of a threat. But then, you know, switch it up with wave 9 and give backlane quarter quad.
Oh, looks like we've got another double FP in the back
is
after
that
this.
Tibbs cornered? Oh, Kusu saved that. Oh my god. That was so close. Tibbs was on her last legs. And Kusu just came in. Bashing QPs out of the way as he came.
Backlane's getting a little bit pushed.
Yeah, they're right on top of each other.
Gotta take out that husk.
Just some crack playing by illeth and Pineapple on this lane, though. Wow.
Absolutely. Pineapple is actually a really good sharpshooter. She just doesn't seem to play a lot of cues. But she knows what she's doing.
Definitely does.
Does she know where to get those really good freeze grenades? Because I know a few sharpshooters that keep buying from, you know, shoddy suppliers.
I buy all of mine from China. You know, they're cheap and dependable.
Are you sure about that?
Well, cheap. Cheap is the key word.
The trader
front
point.
lane is getting just womboed here. Oh my god.
Is that a quad FP?
Oh,
quint
quad.
FP?
Oh,
I think that's a
Quint
quid.
FP. Oh, no.
my god.
And a double strike on top of that.
Alright, I lied. This wave decided to go, fuck you.
And just keeping Kusu darted up.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Oh, no extends,
down, going for the kite. Yeah.
Yeah, they
really had to, yeah.
That was a smart move, I'm not going to lie. Quint FP on
Jesus.
That was crazy.
Insane.
Yo, Tamari, did you switch this into Doom? Like,
Yeah. I guess the wave heard me shit talking it and decided
I'm gonna give that guy a show.
ooh, that siren!
It got punched with him, so he took a full scream. That is so unfortunate.
Those high IQ plays are the fun rounds.
Airdropping the siren with the gunslinger. Very cool, very cool.
Oh, the aggro swap. FP wants somebody else other than the Zerker.
It's fine, he got it in the set time anyway.
Oh, they gotta get through this spot here. They have to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, this area can get
Yeah, I
quite
hate
precarious. They need
this
to
spot.
move
Yeah,
past.
too many areas they can come through. And I think I made it very clear. I hate taking any hits on the stairs. Get off the stairs.
What, you
Stairs
don't
are
like
the
being
enemy.
comboed?
I mean, I can't turn down a good wombo combo, just not on the stairs.
Unfortunately, I
Good
didn't even
freeze.
see the EMP. But Kusu's usually very on top of those. That one was good.
That was
I saw
nice.
that one.
Oh, and I hate this part of the cliff. Getting up these stairs right there with that
Oh, yeah,
spawn
the
point
LED
is.
issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't really get to see this very often with a lot of teams. It's just usually near the end, or not even near the end, but just when somebody's kiting, you don't have this many calm FPs. But thanks to Kusu, they all just power walk.
And I clenched again. I thought Kusu was going to get knocked off the stairwell there, but he didn't. That ledge kept him, thankfully.
I'm really hoping one of these sharpshooters or gunslingers gets a little bit ballsy and picks up the buff when they go across there. Ooh, Gorfine sneaking up on everybody. Oh, there it goes. There's been a few times where Gorfine has ruined a record run just because it snuck up on everybody getting the last couple scrakes.
And then it goes, so anyway, I started spinning.
Yeah, me and Monkey have a few horrible moments on a certain Volter manner that happened on.
That's a lot of choke points on Volter Manor as well. If you have to leave the hold, it becomes spicy very fast.
Ooh, little hush shot there, but shrugs it off.
Kusu can handle his spicy food, obviously.
Ace just shaking off everything.
This was playing insanely cracked on this.
Isn't he?
Oh no!
Lost
Just took a double hit.
Yeah, wasn't able to get the parry there, but thanks to all the healing darts, he's already back in the fight.
And just wrapping up the end of this wave.
Yeah, really holding the line there. The Bone Crusher is so strong for that, and Kusu has just perfect execution on it.
Yeah, that's just the way he just handles it. Just makes quick work, bullying the largest.
illeth just decided to, you know, anger two Scriggs, and there's no real problem because Kusu will just step in if they get too close. Yeah. Whatever.
That's how I feel anytime I play support, and everybody's like, "Okay, we got to quickly position ourselves." Nah, just fucking rage him. I'm just gonna knock him back with the DBS. Just get in there, shoot him.
This is true.
Yeah, it
I
could
agree
be.
with Tamari here.
But
The
at the same time-
communications for how many extensions there are is an easy counter for that.
Yeah, but honestly, they're taking so many risks right now with the no medic bonus that I guess they're just doubling down on the risks for the instant FP delete or scrape deletion. Just get in there and do it.
I think they have to as
Consequences
well,
be
actually.
damned. Yeah. Consequences be damned. Just get in there and kill it.
They're also completely out of health bonus at this point, so
They are,
taking the
but
risks might be needed for the time.
that's what I was going to point that out. How their time is doing still really well.
They're still under par.
Exactly.
Even with the no medic bonus, with no objectives and no health bonus, they have a 2,000 score, which is still insane. But they're out of the lead already. Nothing quite like watching Berserker walk up to a raging flesh pound, slam his shield twice, and then go ping ping.
I know, especially during that time. Who's next?
Yeah. Kusu's moving up in the world.
Congratulations to Kusu for the achievement.
Kusu better put his shield back up, though. There are a lot of FPs in the area.
Yeah, Kusu's actually a really good technical player. I think he might be a little underrated.
And really nice extensions there. Wasn't a lot of trash at very good angles, but got him off.
You gotta get those off-angle shots, you know?
You really do. It's so important.
Kusu better keep that shield up. He is low.
Oh, and back to the
Ooh.
corner.
Oh, we're
And
fine.
he got out. Nice.
They're regaining?
Yep. With all the larges dead, they can push right back up.
That was tense.
Oh, yeah.
Almost back into kite.
That would be my word for this whole match. Tense. I have been tense watching it, but it's
Me
been
too, it's,
so good.
It's a whole edge of the seat situation the entire way through.
Ooh, Kusu missed the scrake there. Got Tibbs a little bit, but she seems to be fine.
Scrake tried to move in, just got bullied.
Scrake
Kusu
realized.
decided to stay behind for an easier retake of the lane once the Scrake died.
Yeah, I feel like that Scrake realized that wasn't Captain Sob and decided, darn.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Not gonna force this one to eat it.
Oh, these takedowns illethP are doing just in the solo lane are just wash.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot of very good help from Pineapple with all the freezes and a little bit of takedown help here and there. It's a really well-oiled machine. They have great comms on there.
They really do. And again, I know I've said it before, but these extensions and just keeping them and them just working as a team during it and just maintaining
Looks
together.
like they're calling a kite.
Ooh, it does seem that way, yeah.
Honestly, that is.
Might get cut off here.
No! Oh!
Oh,
No, not this, not now, not here, no!
oh my god, they just got hammered there.
Just cut off by the largest and separated from each other.
Very unfortunate.
That is... Oh, that is so unfortunate. I hope everyone's coasting for free right now.
You know, I want to. The amount of largest left, I just keep whittling them down. Do the best you can. Yeah,
that is unfortunate.
That was insane gameplay.
For sure.
Oh, that was so tense. My heart, man. I can't take things like this anymore. Oh my god.
The amount of respect. My hat's off to these guys.
Yeah.
Wow, they worked hard.
Oh, that
They
was
were so close, too.
What an insane match.
I mean, you've got so much bragging rights for even trying this. This was so
And for making it this far on top of that.
Thank you. Exactly.
Like, you had the balls to fucking commit to it, and then you got this far? That's insane.
Huge PPs.
I hope they keep doing it. You know, keep just dragging those huge balls around, and just next round they go in, they do it again.
Yeah, that was such a great game.
Yeah,
That was
say,
intense. I feel like I could take a nap now. I am exhausted.
I'm so glad I was here, man. My legs are tired. I feel like I was the one running around.
Honestly, that entire game just was like really unlucky for the most part. Like, I think every single death was just kind of, it wasn't really their fault. So I definitely think I'm waiting for them right now to confirm
No, yeah,
who's going to come
absolutely.
in.
They got screwed over by spawns or by pathing or something the entire time. It was Kusu and illethP, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them in here in a second. I just wanted to say that, like, definitely no matter what happens, I think they shouldn't be super upset at themselves for like any of the deaths that happened, because it was just completely out of their control.
Oh yeah,
for the most part, anyway. Yeah, let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab illethP and Kusu. So just give me 1 second here.
Yes, yes.
why is it always on this map?
Hey guys.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hey.
So who wants to go first of the staff that are here?
I think Boris should.
All right, Boris. So what do you think, Boris? You got any questions you want to ask?
I'm just in awe. You know, I'm still trying to catch my breath after watching all that. That was insane. Seeing illethP in the solo, Pineapple helping, awesome freezes, awesome Shay. Keeping the Z time. Kusu just blocking everything. Everybody working as a cohesive unit. I'm in shock.
Yeah, that game was insanely tense. That was so good.
Yeah, you guys got to see what happened when I didn't have my medic, or when I didn't have the parry buff on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's just big damage.
My question was as simple as just how sweaty are your palms right now, Kusu?
Actually, I'm pretty chill. Like
Your
I
hands
was
hurting from the APM?
actually no. I feel pretty good today.
Because my God, the amount of just calming FPs and saves you're doing there, like I know it's a little early to call it, but definitely going MVP for you on this one.
So in terms of like Elmo said, as if you play Berserker at that kind of level, like Chris or like how I've been doing it, your APM has to be obnoxious. I actually have my point of view saved with the keyboard visualizer, so I'm going to be uploading this
Cool, man.
just so you guys can see like exactly how much work it takes to not move around like a freaking idiot.
Yeah, my perspective is just going to be a lot of, he picks up his mouse a lot. What the hell is his sensitivity?
We were already joking at the start of like, man, is this guy go on a lot of aim trainer maps or games or something?
Shit. Damn, on the spot. What did you tell him? What did you tell him?
I didn't tell him anything. Nick brought that up, actually.
Yeah, I'm a sweaty, the big sweaty.
Oh yeah, that solo lane was just magical what you were doing there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that entire
even
run was
seen-
insane, dude.
We even saw illethP from time to time and help the front. It's like, what is going
It's a
on
little
here?
boring back here, guys. I'm just gonna do a quick couple solos on your lane. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, whenever my lane gets clear, I try to like kind of go back and forth, make sure that there's nothing coming up on me. I actually would have been able to assist more, but stalker gang. So yeah, no, I love solo landing on well, anything. Yeah, it's a lot of fun solo landing that. It gets really tense though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, the freaking balls that you guys had, honestly, to go for that, right? Because you're doing this, like, there are so many things that were very, very ballsy, like doing no medic bonus for one, but then the solo lane, like, there's really a lot of trust there, right? And everybody was super impressed watching you guys because it was clear that you guys had not only practiced it, but you guys are all confident in yourselves as well. That was it. That was really the thing for me, like. And as far as like to kind of go off what Nick said, for me it's so hard to say like who I would say the MVP is, but I'm gonna end up going with Kusu as well because during the kite, dude, you basically like saved the team like 3 times straight. Like there was a moment, I don't know if the other casters caught it, but I definitely saw it twice where if you didn't throw EMP at those FPs, people probably would have died. And then there was a moment where
one
you
of them.
saved
I didn't see
Freed. Yeah, he did it twice. There was one where there were 2 FPs next to Freed and he tossed the EMP. Disabled them from lunging at him because of that. There was another one where it was at the portal in the underbelly area. Like 2 QPs kind of came in. He EMP'd those as well. Those would have ended up causing a lot of havoc if they didn't get EMP'd. Like, that's a big play. And then also, I think you just straight up saved MJ from getting crit or calm hit. So that was just absolutely nuts. Like, there was a lot of really, really good decision making during the kiting that was like super fun to watch. And I think, like, honestly, for me, all the deaths you guys had were just basically unlucky, like straight up. Like, I think the very beginning of the game was just super unlucky. Even like the multi-death at the end, like, there's not much you can do, right? Like, you just walk forward and stuff spawned right there, and
We walked forward and there were like 3 sirens and that was it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to comment on that. Actually, that honestly could have been avoided. I whiffed at the one time you really can't whiff. I went for just like I don't know why I went for the rider instead of the siren. Mainly because the rider was kind of within the LOS. I thought I could sneak past it. I think I did whiff on the rider, got caught, and I tried to bash the siren, I think, and I just panicked. So I feel like that is kind of actually on me. But it's one of those things that's like an unforeseeable like.
Yeah, there's no way you could have predicted it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like like that's actually good that I think it's actually very good that you're looking at it like that in terms of like, just you're thinking about it like how can you improve, right, for next time. And I think that's a really constructive and like positive way to look at it. But the reality is though, like in the end, that was pretty unlucky. And I think that like going out of that match, like I think your team should not even, you guys definitely shouldn't feel like upset or down about that. Like I didn't see the final score. I actually forgot the number already. Actually, I think the chat will say
it was 800 and something, I think.
882.
Yeah.
That's, again, like I said this to, I think, Team 404. The base score is 1,000, so you basically almost got the full score. That's really good. Like, there's really nothing to be upset about, I feel. I think, and you guys have 2 more rounds, right? So you can definitely make it up next round as well. And But yeah, no, I'm really happy you're looking at it from like a positive mindset. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah. I'm really hoping for two things I gotta ask you. I'm really hoping you guys keep your cojones and keep doing these nomadic bonuses. And the other one is I just gotta ask because I'm excited to see it. Is just how was there any panic or any sort of oh fuck when that quintuple FB decided to walk around the corner?
So
yeah, go for it, Kusu. Go for it.
We were pretty calm for the most part. I think we were just screaming for freezes, in the most calm way possible.
I don't know, man. At one point,
the calm screaming. Yeah.
No. There was one time I wasn't like upset, but like everyone was talking all at once, and I had a triple FP in my lane, and I was like, freeze! I need freeze! And I just kept saying it louder and louder until finally I got through because they were already in my middle of my lane, and it was just one of those things where a freeze nade is not going to be like enough to get all three. But I think we recovered from that.
I would agree.
Yeah. So it just got really tight. We had the perfect Z time for that moment. And like, that's the thing. MJ is so just consistent with her extensions.
That's exactly. Yes.
And MJ's like commando calls make me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's super hard for me to talk and play. So I'm so glad that, we at least have somebody can do that.
Did you freeze the bloat though?
We were talking about getting some. We were talking about getting some Gorfine preps.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's about, man. You gotta get those.
They're important. You gotta get those.
I hate Gorfines. I do. My D can't one-shot them if I'm not wrecked.
I was in more line with those crawlers that just kept eating your ankles, Kusu.
Oh
man,
those are so unfortunate. You would think backpedaling would just step on them like a bug, but Lamau collision boxes.
When I got caught behind the door, that's what happened. So like we learned the hard way that if I step out a little bit too far, I immediately get swarmed and die. And having to keep in mind, like I have to keep it. If I don't have the parry buff up, I die. If I walk far too forward, I die. If I don't interrupt the Gorfine's spinning attack, I die.
Yeah.
Like there are just so many mechanical things that I have to worry about that making these calls while thinking about all that is just I can't do it. So I'm super glad to have MJ. I would call her for the MVP.
I was just loving it when anytime Z time happened and you just gave all those illegal piercings out for free. And just instantly deleting any large and for the solid, couple seconds.
Yeah, that's always really fun to do.
I think, go ahead. Sorry.
You just feel like you just feel like a Terminator, just walking around marking everything.
And it's fun to watch from a third-person perspective. It's really fun to watch. Like Kusu, you're definitely my MVP. Like I said with everybody, I know Freed is like I don't want to call it MVP, but I think Kusu is definitely MVP because, like, sure, like I'm solo laning, but like I think it's like literally. In that other lane behind me, they still get about 2 to 3 times the amount of Zeds I do. And Kusu does not play like your traditional Zerk. He still plays high risk, high reward, and he makes it happen. And
that's my mantra,
right? And like it's that whole like, what's that?
The gambler's fallacy.
That's
an inside joke on the commentary board.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those joke of the day.
Yeah, I should just mute Elmo again. That's what I did last time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No, but like the fact that Kusu is like avidly breaking, like kind of like what Tripwire, the nerf that Tripwire put down, it breaking that meta. I love seeing it. And Kusu's execution is just, I'm just simping for Kusu. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to say. I like as much as I prop myself up, I freeze when I get compliments from other people.
I mean, I back that 100%. Like I said, it just would have been like, especially the kite too, man. Like not only the EMPs I talked about, but I also just didn't even mention like the tanking. There were like 7 flesh pounds raged behind your team, and if you hadn't had the bone crusher and been back there, you actually relieved everybody so much by doing that.
Yeah, you basically corralled a bunch of FPs like angry bulls or something.
You deserve that, man, for sure.
And keep in mind, while I'm blocking them, I'm getting a headshot every so often as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Berserker
I feel like that's huge.
Berserker is super technical, man. It's crazy.
And the way we're just aggroing the trash and letting MJ just mow it down. The way that Freed was using the D-bus on the Hemo. The way it was incredible.
Yeah, Freed's
the whole
urgency
team.
is survivalist medic is insane. The fact that he can still make it happen is just like Freed is on some other level as a support player, not obviously support specialist, but like he has such good priority. It's like I cannot fathom. He does not give himself enough credit either. He definitely does not give himself enough credit.
Yeah, I think it stems from Freed's ability to somehow be everywhere all at once and see everything at the same time.
Is Freed God?
He's
omnipotent.
I think the wave 1 flex you did there was really good too.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me, man. But it was good. Like we recovered from that.
Chat was saying that you just wanted to sit that one out and not show off too much.
But it's just unfortunate there. But I've been in his position before where, suddenly you're walking forward, next thing you know, you're stopped and you go, huh? And there's just 7 stalkers kicking you in the face.
It was a fun match, though. It was a fun match, and I definitely think we can bounce back. Like we practiced this calm.
Incredibly fun to watch as well.
It was incredibly hard to play.
Yeah, frankly, in my opinion, I feel like that should have been a win for you guys. That last one shouldn't have existed. That was amazing.
I am so mad about that. Like, not mad at anyone in particular, but just like that sucked.
Hey, it's easy to blame me though. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just blame it. Yeah. Good job.
Screw this guy.
Illeth the punching bag.
True.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask earlier. So I only have really 2 questions, and number 1 was going to be the important one, the most important question of all. Did you guys have fun?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
No.
It's because we obviously had a lot of fun watching, as we just stated. But like honestly, in the end of the day, I think no matter what happens, as long as you guys had a good time and people learned something new, that's like a win, right? I think, and it's the whole point of this event too. So like. I think that's awesome. Despite that, like you guys were able to shrug that off and still look at the match in a positive light. And like Illeth was saying, looking at it constructively. And that leads into my next question that I was going to ask, and that would be, going forward, are you guys considering possibly changing like what your main strategy, or are you going to try and stick to this whole, go for the high risk, high reward? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
So I don't know what the final decision is going to be, but I am going to be pushing to at least 2 objectives if we take a medic.
Okay.
So I would want to push either for no medic bonus on another map, or if we do take the medic, we take objectives and we abuse chaos perks.
We're definitely exploring as many avenues as we can, seeing what works most consistently and how far can we push the boundaries, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And definitely just like experiment. I mean, granted, I'm sure everybody is, but like, it's like, what can we consistently do, on par with time, placement, how easy is it for like Pineapple to flex, like, cause that wave 1, it's super important that Pineapple like focuses on my lane a little bit, cause killing riders on first wave as gunslinger is
not fun,
not bababooey,
Times.
So we kind of have to have Pineapple in the midst of everything if we do that comp, right? And then exploring different compositions as well as one another thing, because it changes the dynamic completely.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I was actually going to say, to add on, like, honestly, if you were, again, this is like, I'm not trying to get you guys to reveal anything. I'm just for like everybody watching and just to
what's your secret recipe?
But like but I mean, like, even if you let's say you decide you want to keep going for the same strategy, like, I wouldn't even necessarily think it's possible to say that the strategy like isn't going to work out, because it also depends on the map too, right? For future rounds, like, the map will play a big factor in whether or not that strategy will work. So just because it didn't work this time, like all the way through the way you wanted it to, doesn't necessarily mean it won't work later, And also, again, I think you guys got massively unlucky, like, straight up. I think in a world where in a world where you didn't have any of those deaths, you guys win that. And you would have had over, I think, what was it, like, they were looking to get over almost 3K.
Yeah. We were I was kind of calculating that, talking with the team, like, we could potentially, if we
get big points, boys.
Big points, man. It was really exciting. I remember, like, right before the match was starting, when I think Tibbs was AFK, I just kind of let everything out. I was so hyped. Like, I was so excited to play this match, and I'm still really happy with how it came out, because I feel like that this is a little bit indicative of, okay, we gotta be really conscientious of the situations. And actually, to add to that, I did suggest that what's it called? We go on that, not through the cafe. Like my lanes, you know, the left part of my lane we ignore, but we go through the cafe and go straight instead of making that right, because it gets super congested there. So if I just hung more in a straight line, I think that also could have avoided a lot. So.
Yeah, for sure, and that's the important part, right? Is you learn, and I did want to expand really quick on what you said earlier. You were talking about experimenting. Again, even if like, let's say like, I mean, I'm not saying like this is not indicative at all of anything that I think's gonna happen or what's based on what's happened at all. This is just completely general, like just for everybody, for all teams even. But like, let's say like you play every match, right? And you do decide you want to go and experiment and try different things every match. And let's just say that they all ended up in a wipe each time. Even then, dude, like I think that's still a positive thing because you're learning something about the game, and you might even find a strategy that you just like, and maybe you carry that with you outside of the tournament, right? And like no matter what, I can't see a world where, you know, besides obviously like if you're trying to, you know, going for like winning the actual tournament, like if you take that out of the picture, there really is no like negative thing that I can see that could come out of just experimenting and trying to learn different strategies and, you know, that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, honestly, like I'm super happy again. I know I said this earlier, but I'm very happy that you guys aren't demoralized from that or letting that like beat you down, because that's one thing I was definitely worried about. I'm worried about that with anybody. I don't want anybody to feel beat down from the results of these, because again, you guys do have 2 more rounds to make it up, right? So, yeah, man, it's
then we can feel bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, hold on. You're not already like perpetually drowning in sadness? You don't hear the voices in your head? Just me?
Dude,
no,
I'm dead inside. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Just a husk
I
of
hear the
human
voices in your head.
Oh, you know, it does. The voices in my head do sound Danish. We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
So I did want to wrap up in about 5 minutes or so. So I wanted to give. I haven't heard Boris in a little bit. Did you have anything you wanted to ask Boris? I just wanted to make sure that you got all your questions out on the board if you had any more.
I just have so much respect for how they played. It was such a butt-clenching match. I clenched so many times watching you guys, and y'all would just keep pulling off these amazing stunts. It's really unfortunate, but so much respect, so much bragging rights. The balls that you guys have to do this.
For sure.
Incredible.
Yeah, no, it was like super tense. Like we did it with a medic, and it was like, okay, we kind of did it consistently. We definitely knew we were taking a risk. I actually even suggested, hey, like, and I don't know if it sounds scummy, but like, why don't we just play it safe this first round, get a feel for what everyone's doing, you know, kind of see what's being normalized and how we can make up for it if we don't, you know, make a whole lot of points.
It's funny you say that. That's what my team did.
Wow, and you guys killed it too. So.
You came so close, though, so close. And it was just really unfortunate, you know, the way it happened towards the end. I don't know if much could really have been done.
So the call to kite was what got us killed there,
right?
It's super unfortunate, but fuck.
I felt like that kite call was pretty warranted, though. Like I felt like you guys had some sort of like, you know, ESP or something. Just. I was looking at the scenario from third person. I'm like, oh, things are getting hairy. I better get out of there. And then as I say that, you guys are already backing up and getting out of there. It's just unfortunate.
So the front of the lane wasn't that bad. We could have pushed forward and, you know, we could have reclaimed, but we took Freed to board for it because, well, he's usually right. You know, the guy makes calls. When Freed makes a retreat call, you listen.
Yeah, I would say the call to go was pretty warranted, other than the fact that I don't think I or anybody else could see through, you know, 4 solid walls into the cafe there.
Exactly. How they're going to pour in, when they're going to pour in, especially right in that cafe, right where that booth is. I personally hate that booth.
We're not allowed to edit our textures?
No.
I got to go.
Oh dear.
He's kidding, please.
Yeah, I know, I'm kidding.
We're going to have to do a formal investigation. I'm sorry.
I'm streaming right now. You can go back in the pod, I promise.
So that 882 just turned into a 0?
Yeah.
No! Crazy how nature make that.
Yeah, that actually made me want to mention something as well, real quick, and that would be clarity of comms, right? When like this is, I mean, this is prominent in any CD match, but especially when you're playing at really high level, like when you're playing, like for example, like MiG 3 or even Doom, where you want to have clarity of comms, right? And having that person basically being the IGL and everybody trusting that person, right, actually can be better in the end, because it not only keeps you guys calm and you're not going ham and panicking and everybody shouting at the same time, you know, like it just keeps everything calm and chill, and it actually makes it easier, I think, in a lot of cases, like especially because like if there is something going on, then you can actually hear that because people are just calm and listening to what's going on. You know, it's not like haywire. So it's cool that you guys like trust, you know, you guys trust Free to do that. I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah, I think our comms are actually pretty good, and it was also like we kept high spirits during the match. Like we were kind of bantering quite a bit. Like it was like a couple of times we were all kind of talking over each other, but like it didn't really impact things too crazy. Like the thing is, we genuinely are having so much fun with this, you know.
Yeah, dude, for sure. No, your comms are freaking amazing, man. And you guys were talking about MJ. Like actually, you know, I'll give her a personal shout out as well. Actually, I'm really happy to see that she's taking the advice that I gave her about like being, because I told her a long time ago that one of the best things that you can do is be vocal as a commando about what you're doing. You know, talk about how many do you have left. I see 4, I see 3. You know, I obviously wasn't in the channel the whole time, so I don't know if that was happening, but like I heard it when I was in there, and
yeah, no, that's what she's been doing.
Yeah,
but don't worry, we're recording everything though, so you know.
Oh yeah, I secretly had a bug in your guys' channel, you know.
No,
we're not gonna talk about that. But no, like the thing is, right, is because one thing that I actually was talking about to the commentators here when we were watching you guys was I was actually a little bit worried that Kusu might get a little bit too over aggressive with Spartan and run in, and then extensions might drop, and then he's dead because he's surrounded. And that actually almost happened because it was when you guys were kiting, you got outside of the cafe where illeth's lane was, you know, and I could tell you were thinking about it. You're like, I kind of want to go in. It's that time. And I was like, if he goes in, and that time drops, that's really bad, right? And so like that's where the communication really comes into play. Like if MJ is not sure, then she needs to say like, hey, I don't really know, and then it's like, okay, and that's actually means all the difference, because if she didn't say that, then you run in and then she drops that time, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, no, right? That's definitely happened before. But I put full trust into the number that she puts up.
Yeah,
and that's how you have to play.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why take Spartan at all?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair too, it was like maybe only one time that her extensions got like, you know, thrown out the door. It was just one time. Like her calls are just fantastic. So. Yeah,
like Commando is. Oh, go ahead. You first.
So I have a thing with Commandos. I learned really well at how consistent they are really quickly. So typically I have a feeling of which Zeds that MJ could take reasonably, you know, securely. So I see enough of the small Zeds around, I know how far I could go.
Yeah, it's part of the synergy, right? And I guess it depends on the individual player, but for the most part, you start getting used to, like for me when I'm playing, like I see 6, and I'm like, okay, they have their 6 already. I'm just gonna start shooting husks in the back or shooting stuff, even trash, like way in the back, because I know they're not possibly gonna go for those, right? There's already like 6 slots in front of them, and those are those little minor. I don't know what the word, like nuances, I suppose is the word I'm looking for, that you learn as you play, and you honestly like no guide on earth, no like amount of teaching, like just vocally or even by reading, can teach you that. You have to play to learn that. You just have to be in the game to figure that out, and that's why this tournament exists, right? Because we can talk about CD all day. I can post videos on my YouTube channel all day. Elmo can post videos, but like you don't really know how it is until you actually play, and that's what I really hope that people get out of this is. You know, getting a taste of those things and getting their feet wet, and you know, it's it's just like I was talking about Commando so much a moment ago, just because I was just trying to highlight the fact that Commando is really the gold standard when it comes to communication, right? Everybody has to be communicative, but like Commando is like the perk where you have to be communicative, at least in CD anyway.
It's stressful. It is so stressful. But
I don't know if that's true anymore. I feel like the amount of commandos I used to know back in the day, all of them were mutes.
Coco? Actually, Coco's been talking a little bit, actually.
Damn, the name drops?
Nah, Coco self-describes himself as a mute.
Oh, well.
We have been blessed a couple times with the
voice.
Coco vocals, yeah.
We have. I assumed it was family or neighbors or something a certain time when he would mute, but I didn't know that's what he talks.
Coco just likes to be mysterious. I respect it.
Enigmatic.
I think I've been graced with his voice like twice in my time playing in CD.
I don't know, it was worth every second.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but
It was.
I have heard him 4 times, so you know.
Ooh, okay, I guess I'll just back down and leave now.
Wow, okay, Boris.
Save some large kills for the rest of us. No? I'll be here all day.
Boris is like, no, I'm just not gonna
I'm cracking up. Listen.
All right, chat, it's okay, chat. Just berate me. It's fine. I'll take it. I can take it.
I could take the L.
It's in my name. There's 2 L's in my name. Take it every day.
With that, though, was any of the last questions to go for?
I am good. Elmo, you got anything you want to
Nah, I think I'm fine, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we
that's
don't care
gonna
about Boris, though, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should get Boris, so...
I mean,
Thank you for coming in for the interview.
Yeah.
it's easy to forget that I'm here. I get it. You know? Forget that Boris guy. No, really, really good gameplay, and you really lived up to your namesake because you were really handing out some thick snacks. That was incredible.
Holy shit.
GG, guys.
THCSNACCGANG69. Yeah, thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
GG, that was a very good game.
Yep. Take
Thanks,
it easy,
guys.
guys. Thank you so much for playing. I hope you had fun, and looking forward to the next round.
Absolutely. Bye.
We'll see you guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
Alrighty, so that's going to conclude today's match with THICCSNACCGANG69, aka TSG69. I guess that short handle actually caught on, so maybe I'll just start.
I
saying
prefer with 2 C's, actually.
Yeah, 2 C's for sure. That's how it's spelled anyway, so it's perfect. But no, yeah. Again, thank you everybody for coming out. You know, obviously first to the crew, Elmo, Boris, and Nick. Thank you guys for coming and commentating with me, and thank you to all the viewers who came out to watch the match. I hope you guys had fun. Today, let's see. Let me really quickly check my schedule. I think there's a match in like about 3.5, 4 hours from now.
There is. It's the YOLO Mancers game.
Yes.
I'm streaming that one.
The YOLO Mancers will be playing at 2:00 p.m. PST, which is exactly, what was that, 5 hours and 19 minutes from now, if I'm not mistaken? Or is it 4 hours and 19 minutes?
Isn't it 4:19, yeah.
4 hours and 19 minutes, excuse my math. That will be played at twitch.tv/ZeElmo. And maybe Elmo, you can put your link in the chat for them. But we'll be there again live today at that time, streaming the Team YOLOmancers, and I think you guys will be excited for that match. That's going to be a good one as well.
I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited, especially because last tournament, YOLOmancers is actually one of the teams that was in the last tournament, and if they do the same strategies that they were doing last time, it's gonna be a good one. So definitely come out and check that out if you had fun. Once again, at 2:00 p.m. PST Pacific Time at twitch.tv/ZeElmo. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. If you had fun, consider joining the Tamari's KF2 Discord server, discord.gg/Tamari. And if you want to play games like this one that you watched, we do games like these every single day, practically, per CD. So if you had a good time, come check us out. Otherwise, we'll see you guys at the next match. And that's all I really have to say. Do you guys have any real quick closing remarks?
No, just thank you everyone for coming out and watching. It's been a pleasure having you all.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, we got graced by the song last second.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You want more? It's there.
Good time to end it, dude. Alright, everybody. Y'all have a good day. Good rest of your day. We'll see you in a few hours if you make it to the match. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Take it easy.